addictive. Second, it's easy to use. I hear this all the time from brands, that Snapchat's difficult. Guys, when you think about it, you swipe up, down, left, and right. It's like using Tinder. Snapchat is very easy to use, and it's relatively brand-free. So let's think about this for a moment. Who woke up this morning and decided, I'm gonna go on Facebook and see a sponsored post? Who woke up this morning and went on Twitter to see what their favorite brand posted or tweeted? Chances are you didn't, because most of us in this room, even as creators, we go on social media to talk to our homies and see what our friends are posting. And again, where Snapchat has taken off, especially with millennials, the 18 to 34-year-olds, is the fact that you can escape brands. I'll be completely honest with you guys, and this is coming from a brand marketer. When I joined Snapchat in 2013, the reason why I joined was to get away from brands. It was a safe haven where I could really go be myself, talk with friends, and have fun, which is what social media is all about. And this is, again, coming from someone that does marketing for a living. So think about the consumers out there that don't want to see your sponsored posts. They don't want to see your sponsored tweets. They go to Snapchat. Here's what brands are saying. So as Jeannie said, thank you for the introduction, by the way, Jeannie. I've spoken now on this topic all over the world. Several of my friends are marketers, CMOs at brands, chief digital and social officers. And I'm gonna give you guys insight as to what brand marketers are saying about Snapchat, because as you're out creating and working with these brands and trying to get sponsorships, and just so you guys know, this also applies to other platforms out there, not necessarily just Snapchat, but the first is, it's only for teens and college students. And I'm sure for those of you that are going out and working with clients for live streaming, they probably see the same thing to you. That only teens and college students care about Snapchat. Only teens and college students care about live streaming. And guess what? When you look at the demographic breakdown of Snapchat, 77% of Snapchat's audience is above the age of 18 years old. And when you really look into it, you start to see these numbers are starting to creep up into over 10% for those are over the age of 35. And we saw the same thing happen with Facebook and Twitter early on. Again, think about what I said, guys. Social media evolution is inevitable. People are gonna grow up. There's gonna be another Snapchat. We're already seeing it happen with platforms like Musical.ly and House Party. People are gonna continue to grow up, and as they grow up and the platforms evolve and mature, you start to see the demographic of who's on these platforms mature along with it. The other thing I hear from brands all the time is that the UI is difficult. It's hard, like I said before, it's swiping up, down, left, and right. But you often will hear brands say that it's difficult, and why do they say it's difficult? Because they can't work with an agency to build out content to then schedule and upload that content. What they're really saying is that it's hard for a marketer to market on social media, which is with Snapchat having to pick up a phone and create content. That's where you guys come in, but we'll get to that in a moment. The next thing is that there's no way to measure ROI. How many of you in, whether it's a masterminds group like the one I run on Facebook, or how many of you have talked to social media marketers before that say, there's no value in Snapchat, there's no way to measure ROI? You guys heard that before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You heard it today? I'm gonna share with you guys, if you stick around, I'm going to share with you guys exactly how to measure ROI on Snapchat. The other thing you often hear about is my audience isn't on Snapchat. And guys, this isn't a Snapchat thing. This is every social network. If your audience is not on a platform, you shouldn't be on it. That's just social media marketing 101. You should be on the platforms where your audience lives. And most importantly, where your audience is engaging with the content that you're creating. Now here's what they absolutely need to know. This is critical. So once again, you're jazzed up, Snapchatter, you're looking to work with brands. First of all, brands need to know that Snapchat is, in fact, a legitimate marketing channel. And if you don't believe me, simply look at Gatorade for inspiration. Not only this year during the Super Bowl, but last year during the Super Bowl, Gatorade ran sponsored lens all across the United States. How many of you in this room actually played around and used this lens? One person? Come on.
Doesn't work.
Two people? Come on, Cubby, you're not in the US. Here's where we're going with this, guys. 165 million people saw Gatorade's branding on Snapchat through an activation that cost less than a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl. So same day as the Super Bowl, more people actually saw Gatorade's branding on Snapchat than the number of people who saw the Super Bowl itself, which is astonishing. Snapchat, however, this is what brands absolutely need to know. Snapchat is not another network to sell. If you jump on Snapchat and you think, you know what, we're going to start using this for social selling and to push product, you're going to fail, and you're going to fail miserably very fast. And this is the reason why. Because this is your audience. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who you're speaking to on Snapchat. This is the audience that you're marketing to. So because this is the audience you're marketing to, because they're younger, because they're blocking out brands, your objective is to find a way to become a part of their life and to really insert yourself into the conversation. Because at the end of the day, this isn't marketing anymore, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I realize that we're at a conference here where there's a lot of live streamers. By the way, thank you, Ryan, for renaming this conference so I can come here and speak. So the reality is that whether it's live stream, whether it's Snapchat, this is about product storytelling nowadays, guys. It's not marketing. And what product storytelling is taking goods, products, and services and creating content around it, weaving it into the narrative.